Hey everyone, this is Adam Henderson coming to you with another game from the Lynnwood tournament I played a little bit ago. This game is against Nigel Peltier, one of the best players in the game. And I was hoping to do well in this game, but it did not happen. I had up rows here, nowhere to play it. So I played Pug H for 10 instead. Let's see what Google thinks. So it likes up brew. I don't really like that move because of the defensive problems. I don't really like this move. Yeah, rough seems pretty good actually. I like rough better than Pug H here. PSW, I think I wanted to keep a vowel. But yeah, I think rough is a little bit better. He plays Hefe for 26. So he already has a 50-point lead on me, or a lead. Non-rose. I played 1 for 27. That looks like the right move. He plays refuging. Yeah, it looks like he had a blank here. So the blank is a U. So he plays for 78. I also had a blank. Suborner was probably a better play. It's just not a word I knew. I'll write that one down. Rounders. I wrote that on my sheet with a question mark. Wasn't sure about rounders. Rondeurs is what I ended up going with. Seems like a fine play. He plays Upo for 10. What does Upo play for 10? Oh, okay. Must play here. I played this game a long time ago. I was really kind of frustrated in the bad racks I was getting in this game. I don't know, is that an N or a... Yeah, I think that's an N. Yeah, that's an N. Patents, there's no... See, I was really frustrated. So I played Tub here. This bad draws left a great leave, but it didn't help. Here he plays Vid for 19. So after I left myself that great leave of ATINS, I drew WQ. So I was just really frustrated. Cats comes down. And I was taking way too long. I got myself into time trouble. I really wanted to beat this guy because I feel like I can beat anyone, even if they're rated over 2,000. And Nigel does make mistakes, as you'll see later in this game. Lot comes down. What does Lot play? Plays for 14. that plays there. I didn't take a picture of this one. In the heat of the moment, it's always easy to forget to take a picture after the game. This was a frustrating defeat for me. All defeats are frustrating. So here I played Oz, AWES for 16. I had water here. Leaves a terrible leave. But maybe it's not so bad. It does score 10 more points than water or Oz. I also have Wayne here. That leaves 3 vowels. It doesn't look good. Just Watt. That looks fine. So my play of Oz is pretty far down. Yeah, water scores 10 more points. I should have just seen that. Oh, that is really... I must have just been really, like, tilted, because this is not a good play. He plays tranny here. Oh, and this is where I really started to get it really tilted, because I drew this rack. They played Inia for 11. And so this is if it wasn't for this move in the game, this entire game would be kind of pointless to even analyze, because it's kind of a stupid game, to be honest. But here, Nigel played Hylar. Now, he could have just played Hyla, and when he played Hylar, that scores 38. So it scores 20 more points. But you can see he's already up, what is the math here? 42 points? Is that right? Yeah, 42 points. He's up 42 points, and it's his move. He does not have to play a phony here. So, as soon as he played this move of Hylar, I held the play, and I immediately said, because I wasn't sure at all whether this was a word or not, and I immediately said, actually, I didn't immediately say it. It took me a while before I said it. I thought quite a bit on this move. And like after maybe a minute or so, I said, maybe it was 30 seconds, I don't know. I said, you didn't have to play a phony here. And he was just, his face is stone cold. I mean, I shouldn't have even said anything. Like, I guess it's coffee housing, but I was really kind of flummoxed at why he would. I looked at him. He had a stone cold face, just serious. That's what he should be doing. So good on him for that. But I mean, obviously, I should have just challenged it. I would have given me back. So if I would have challenged this play, and I don't even need to go through the rest of this game after this play, but I wrote down Zoekie, and I wasn't sure if Zoekia took the E or not. I was really trying to remember. But I saw that if I don't challenge Hylar, then I have Zoekia for a bunch of points, because the Z falls on that double letter score. So I wrote down the Zoekie. Actually, I didn't even write it down on my sheet before, just playing it. But my thinking here was that because I had Zoe here, and I would have actually been ahead in this position, and so, and then he told me what his rack was here. He didn't have a bingo coming back, but he still would have had something good. Let's see what he would have had. I messaged him on Facebook. Let me check that conversation. Give me a moment here. So if I would have challenged off Hylar, played Zoe, he would have had Harlar, and those last two letters were E and S. So I asked him on Facebook, like, kind of what his thinking was, and I guess he wasn't really he wasn't sure, because that was one of the things I was concerned about, was he playing a phony on me just because he thought he could get away with it. I mean, obviously he would have been right, but that wasn't even his thinking. He was actually genuinely unsure whether Hylar was a valid play or not. There are words. There's obviously Hyla, and there's another word that's similar that escapes me at the moment. I think it's maybe Hilar is also valid. Hylar, Hilar. But anyway, my thinking was just it was hard for me to believe that a player rated over 2,000 would have played a phony 5-letter word, especially when he could have just played Hyla. But anyway, yeah, so he would have had this. So he would have had a really good comeback with Leash here for 58. But it would have made the game interesting. I mean, who knows what I would have drawn on my next play after Zoe. So it was just a missed opportunity. I'm not guaranteed to win it. I probably still favored to lose, but and Zoekia is already plural. It doesn't take the E, which is what I tried and got it challenged off after I accepted his phony. So that was this game. Obviously, I lost this game. It was a difficult loss, but you live and learn. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.